Okay folks, excuse me, a big welcome back to the channel. A couple of videos back I did a vid on the Shmups that I have for the Switch. Now that seemed quite popular, went down well with a few people, so I thought we would revisit that subject, and today I'm going to show you couple of limited editions. Now, outside of the Switch, I don't have too many limiteds, to be honest. But I've got two here that are particularly nice. I picked up recently, and also I'll show you the very miserable collection I have for the PS4, because with collecting Switch stuff, I've got my hands full price-wise, budget-wise I should say. So I've neglected the PS4 somewhat, but I have a couple to show you, so we'll get cracking, shall we? Okay, now the first one I want to show you is this little jobby, quite unusual this one. It's the R-Type 3 and Super R-Type limited edition. Comes in a nice little box here. Okay, that's the outer stuff. Now inside this you get, I'll just pull these over so they're a bit easier to access. Sorry. Right, yeah, this is actually for the SNES, crazily, and you get this cartridge, which I will show you. And unfortunately, I have a Japanese SNES, so this is not going to play on mine without some sort of adapter, but I'm sure I can get there. So there's your cartridge. It's got both of those games on, and then you've got your little instruction manual, which is basically English with a bit Japanese, but I think you can probably follow what's going on. The way of playing the games. But everybody knows how to play R-Type. It's in the Shmups, don't they? Right, we'll just heave that back in its box there. Save a bit of space. Yeah, so I must admit that's the only. Okay, maybe not. We'll shove that over there. I think I'm right in saying that's the only SNES Shmup limited edition I've ever had. And there's your certificate of authenticity, showing that that's number 322 of 2800. So yeah, I mean worldwide that's quite a low print run. And what you get with it is you get this very nice pin, which is embossed, is it? Yeah, embossed. Kind of a 3D effort, really. And you got your fasteners on the back there so you can keep it. If you wish to wear it, you can keep it safe on you. So yeah, that was that. And then you get this little envelope, which has a few bits and pieces in. Yeah, typically with these releases you get postcards. Okay, so it's a nice one. Must admit, I like Shmup artwork, and you get that one, which is quite nice. And then you get these nice little stickers. Well, it's all fairly bog standard stuff for a limited edition, but just unusual with it being for the SNES. I can't remember the last time I bought I bought a SNES cartridge, brand new to be honest. But there you go. Yeah, and then last but not least, you get this nice quality as well. Notebook. And I don't think there's any kind of artwork inside. I think it's just purely it's just a notebook with the logos at the top of each page. So yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting buy. It wasn't expensive, I think it was around about the 40 quid mark, which is pretty decent for limited editions these days. And so that was that one. And then very recently I picked up this little jobby. And this is really nice. It's the limited edition for Senko No Ronda 2. But this is not a traditional shoot 'em up. This is more. It's a cross between a fighting game and a shmup. I mean, it's classified as a shmup, but like I say, it's not. It's not a traditional vertical or horizontal scroller. Now, this was a very reasonable on eBay. This was only about 40 quid, and I mean, typically, if you ordered one of these for Japan, you wouldn't get much change out of 100. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. That's the artwork on the back. Now, the reason it was cheap, and this is rather odd, so the seller said when he advertised it, was because the little clasp here is got a little bit of damage to the. I mean, you're bound to get that when you're opening and closing one of these with these little clasps on that holds the lid down. But I thought, and that's. I mean, for me, that's not even anything I would worry about, quite honestly. So yeah, but to pick it up that cheap, inside you get a very nice hardback. I like these kind of books, but very often they're just soft covers, which are not as great. And then inside you have artwork from the characters. It's very nice stuff, actually. And it's called a materials guide for some reason, but it's just stuff from in game. If you're into anime or manga, I always get mixed up what you call the artwork. It's a very nice book, and it's all in English, weirdly. So that's a bonus. You can read it as well, which is good stuff. And then additionally you get the game, of course. Now actually, this is I should have noticed this before, but this is an American edition. None of it makes any difference because now so I never looked at this properly. It's actually a limited run edition. I should have looked at that a bit more closely. As you can see down there, limited run number 98. Now these limited run games normally sell out. I was just fooled by I think by the Japanese logo there. But yeah, nice limited run version. And in addition you get soundtrack. Some nice artwork. 2 original soundtracks in here, in fact, so it's a double discer, which is very nice. I think I don't think there's anything else in there. No. So yeah, that was that, folks. You know, I quite like the limited run games. I've got a few for the Switch. Get that back in there flat. So we haven't got stuff hanging around all over the place. Whoops. Knocking the place about. Yeah, so that was that. Just get it back in its little spot. Yeah, so I thought that was a very reasonable buy for 40 quid. So I don't know, you know, these limited run games, they have different print runs, so there's no indication on there of how many were made, but they don't make many of them. So yeah, that was a nice little jobby for the PS4. Now I've got a couple of other PS4 games which I've picked up cheap. Don't have too many. Coloured displays. I'm not sure which version this is. I think it might be a Korean or I don't think it's Japanese anyway, because normally you get the little CERO thing down the bottom there. So yeah. Oh, you get that's what I like about these shmups. You normally get a nice little oh yeah, with this one you've got a little character guide as well, and it's all in English, which definitely is an indication that it isn't Japanese. It doesn't have anything on it to indicate that it's American either, so it might be as I say, it might be a Asia, Hong Kong or Korean version. You get a nice little booklet with it as well. How to play the stuff, different modes and what have you. So that's nice. So I've actually played it. Quite a decent game actually. So yeah, that was Quadrius Blaze. And then we have another nice little game, Ghostblade. Again, so many stages soft. It says region 3, so I'm not certain, but there's a lot of Japanese style writing on it, so it's of some Asian origin anyway. Ghostblade HD. Yeah, you just get a little instruction manual with that one. But nice to get them. Because very often you open up a game and it's just nothing in there, and you're rather disappointed sometimes. Now this is and then it's not a traditional shmup, but it is an arcade. Or it's an evolution of an arcade game. One of my favourite games actually, Tempest 2000 on the Jaguar. This is an evolution of that. Weirdly enough, Tempest 3000 was on some disk-based machine, which I can't remember the name of now, but it wasn't very widely distributed, and there are very few copies of the game. So, as I say, that's where you're disappointed when you open it up and it's just nothing inside bar the disc. Right, this is Raiden 5 Director's Cut. It's an English version. Not the greatest Raiden game, to be honest. You do get something with that. You get a soundtrack. So that'd be that. It's an interesting one. I bought this at a games fair, not really knowing much about it, to be honest. It was cheap, that's why I bought it. But it turns out it's from a French publisher, and it's published in very, very small quantities. I'm just trying to see who. Oh, Red Art Games, that's them, yeah. And they do. This is the sort of stuff you'll see on the on the PlayStation Network shop. I think I might have it, a digital version of it, but these are produced in very small quantities, as I say. And I didn't realise this when I bought it, so I was quite happy with a limited edition of it. And then this is not a traditional shooter, really. It's a robot type of job. You can see on the back there, but it's not what I would call a shmup, but it's a shooter anyway. I keep it with my shmups because it's closely related. Oh, and there's just this other one. This is one I bought. I bought the Raiden 5, which you've just seen. The PS4. This is the Xbox One version, but it's a Japanese version that I bought before the PS4 version came out. And as you can see there, it's just the turn it around so you can see it. But this is just the bare bones box. Yeah, so that's all I have to show you on the PS4 and the old Xbox One game there. Yeah, so I hope you found those couple interesting. I certainly did when I saw them and bought them. This is the first of a couple of videos I'll be doing today. We're back on the old science fiction. For all of you SF fans, I will show you what I picked up for the rest of February. Quite a few actually, so probably be a bit longer than usual. So anyway, thank you for watching and subscribing, and share if you can, and do keep commenting because I like the comments, and I will see you later today. Bye-bye now.